Hi, my name is Danny Dumas from the Hero Training Group, and today we're going to be reviewing the My Medic FAK, the first aid kit. So this is the My Medic FAK. You can find it at www.mymedic.us. And I'd like to distinguish, I would consider this an emergency first aid kit, and then they also sell a first aid kit. And the difference, a first aid kit and an emergency first aid kit, is what you can do with it. This is going to cover stings and sprains and cuts and bruises, and I think this will cover major bleeding and more life-threatening emergencies will be covered in this. So, like for instance, this is my wife's kit. It's pretty cool. It's got a sucker for the kids if they're not feeling good, because suckers make everything better. A pair of gloves, some bandages, some hydrocortisone cream, thermometer, just general stuff to make you feel better. But it's not going to save anybody's life, but it's nice to have. And this is by My Medic as well. I thought it was cool. I like the container. My wife likes it. This is the FAK. First off, the package comes in it's pretty cool. It's got this detachable portion, so you could attach this to the back seat of your car. It's got belt loops or molly you could put on a backpack, and you don't have to. You could have it securely attached and just simply rip it off. So that's cool. When you open this, it has 3 separate compartments. So hopefully you can see that. This first compartment this is another first aid kit. This is not the emergency stuff. This is the stuff that makes you comfortable. So it's got a bag full of medication. It's got some like lidocaine for if you had toothaches. It's got hydrocortisone cream, sunscreen, triple antibiotic ointment, so if something gets cut, you can clean it up. It's got medications over here, ibuprofen, Benadryl, antacids, things you got an upset stomach, you're not feeling good. Just a large selection of pain relief and making you feel better. If you get dirty, you get blood on you, we've got paws wipes. It's an antimicrobial wipe and some antiseptic towelettes. So it's nice to be able to get cleaned up if something were to happen. Thermometer, very helpful. Tweezers, they can use for a lot of things. These are nice, they're stainless steel. Get a splinter out, get ticks off of you. Very useful to have. If you were taking this out in the woods and you got lost, it's helpful to have a whistle. That way you're not yelling and losing your voice. This part is I would consider kind of like the blister pack. 2 things of moleskin. It also has multiple different sizes of band-aids. Pretty big to pretty small. Very useful. Take care of band-aids. And it's got 2 pairs of gloves. Again, nothing in here is going to save your life, but it all is going to help you be more comfortable when you're out and about and you have a minor medical problem. Not an emergency, but a problem. Some of the other stuff it has, now we've got the 2 main compartments here. This top compartment, we'll cover that, we've got a ACE wrap. The ACE wrap is sticky, you don't have to use the little metal clips that never stay on. You also have some medical tape, very useful. On top we've got sterile water. I believe probably the biggest use from this would be to wash something out of your eye or to clean off a wound. I guess if this was an emergency, you could drink it if you were lost in the woods, but I think mostly this is to get clean. This would be helpful for that blister pack. 2 scalpels. You could drain a blister, cut tape. A lot of uses for scalpels. We have got a Dynastopper, which is for major bleeding. It's like an ABD pad and then Curl-X to get it really tight to hold some pressure on a wound that won't stop bleeding. We also have a triangular bandage, multiple uses. You break your collarbone, break your shoulder, you can sling your arm, keep it from moving. I think this is awesome. My Medic came up with their own little first aid kit. And on one side, flip it one way, and it's backcountry skills. How to make a fire, how to improvise a splint, how to purify water. And on this side, it's some first aid, how to, CPR for infants, choking for adults, how to diagnose a heart attack. Very useful. And the last thing in this middle compartment is a Mylar blanket. Someone's going into shock, wrap them up, it keeps some of their own body heat in. On this side we have some more tools. Pin light, not enough for you know, it's super dark, but you could check someone's pupils. I have a flashlight. This is an addition to that I think is, you know, a good flashlight. It's very important. Someone gets burned, burn cream helps relieve some of the pain, at least temporarily. They got 2 of those. Somebody has a minor cut. We've got liquid skin. When you combine that with steri strips, you can kind of act like stitches. Squeeze that wound together, put some of this liquid skin on, and let those steri strips hold that cut together. They've got some medication here. If you get stung by a bee or another type of stinging wound, it kind of numbs the area. 2 little vials. Again, not going to save your life, going to make you a lot more comfortable. Break your finger, got a finger splint, bend that up, and you can splint a finger. For some of the more major bleeding, they've got T-locks. Quick clot is kind of the same kind of stuff. You pour this into a wound, it helps clotting, especially for someone who's on a blood thinner, Coumadin, warfarin, or aspirin. They're just not clotting no matter how much pressure you put on. You can sprinkle some of this on, it'll help it clot faster. Along the lines of bleeding, we've got Curlex. It's able to wrap a bandage on so you don't have to hold direct pressure. There is a tourniquet. This is what came with it, the SWAT T. It's a giant rubber band, and as you stretch it, there's indicators of how much you should stretch. So normally when it's not stretched, you'll have a diamond and an oval. When you stretch it out, you'll get a square and a circle, and you know you've got enough tension on there. I added this RATS tourniquet, Rapid Application Tourniquet System, I believe is what it stands for, and super easy to use. You're just going to hitch this loop, 3-finger loop here, and then wrap it around until the bleeding stops. And then you can, there's a little spot for the band to go through, and obviously you get much tighter than this, and hook it in there, and then you're good to go. So I have 2 tourniquets. I think with the current emergency situation and bad things that have been happening in this country, being able to take care of massive blood loss, dangerous blood loss is important. 4x4 gauze, sterile, smaller sterile gauze, and last but not least, this back compartment here, trauma shears. So I think this is all really good equipment. I think it's well packaged. This is more expensive than this. This is an emergency first aid kit. This will cost you $100. You can buy this kit for $30. This takes care of owies, and this takes care of major injuries, major trauma. All this equipment is really cool, but what's really important is knowing how to use it. If you don't have the information, you don't have the knowledge or skill to take care of your family members, please let me know. You can find us at the Hero Training Group. We teach CPR and first aid classes. I would love to help you out. If you'd like one of these kits, I got a link that you can buy it for. And but if you get one of these kits, you got to get with me or someone else and get trained, because having all this is no good if you don't know how to use it. So thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you. I hope you liked that. If you've got any questions, find us on Facebook at Hero Training Group. Again, my name is Danny Dumas. If you want to get more information about the medical kits, their website is mymedic.us. Really great family-run business. I got a chance to go to Utah and meet the owner, Landon. He gave me a tour of their warehouse and what they're doing, what they're going to be doing. Really a great company. I think you should do business with them. Until the next time, have a great day. Be safe.